If you see that Gionichi asshole, you tell him to stay away from my daughter!
Wow. You think you could bury my ex-husband alive like you did Shogo?
You know, I had a date with Shogo once. He never showed up, but I'm sure something important came up. I don't know about you, but the Ronin looked totally awesome. I mean, they got katanas.
I can't believe Akuji suffered his son to live for as long as he did.
After what you did to Shogo, I'm glad I never signed on with the Ronin.
Shogo is no warrior. I answer to Kazuo alone. I think I need to tell Gionichi how I feel about him. The next time Shoko sends me to pick up his drugs, something bad is going to happen to him. Ain't no way I'm gonna infiltrate the Ronin. I remember what happened to Lin.
We need more women in charge of the Ronin. Shogo doesn't count.
Shogo was right. This stuff is good.
This Dane Vogel should be acquainted with Junichi's sword.
Akuji will be no more than a footnote by the time we're in charge. I would ask that you dispose of the Ronin as quickly as possible. Tell Gat that if he wishes to seek vengeance upon Junichi, he should see me.
Let me go now, and the Ronin may spare your worthless life. Mr. Akuji was right to break our ties with Ultor. Those corporate fools will only hold us back. After what you did to Shogo and Junichi, don't expect your death to be quick or painless. Now that Mr. Akuji has arrived in Stillwater, the Saints don't have a chance. I'm picking this up for Shogo, so you better not be lying about its quality. So, seriously, we're called a Ronin, but we have a leader that we listen to. What's up with that? I think Shogo has daddy issues. Ronin! Fight with honor! Until you start losing! If I don't get Shogo's blow to him on time, it's gonna be my ass! Nobody disrespects a Ronin without paying the price!
I heard you buried Shogo alive in a coffin filled with acid and leeches. You should take a chick and nail her on top of Shogo's grave.
That damn Akuji clan owed me $50. Now I'll never get it.
Shogo has been having suspicious meetings at the Ultor building lately. Junichi says any deal we make with Ultor will only weaken us. When Junichi takes over the Ronin, I will be his right-hand man.
Oh, my name is Shogo. Does my hair look good?
Kazuo would never have allowed this when he was younger.
I fit in a lot better with the Ronin than I did with the Rollers. I was just too badass for them. You guys are only around until Mr. Akuji gives the order to have you wiped out! So I was banging one of Shogo's bitches the other night, and she was all like, "Oh, you're so much better than Shogo. He's always done in 2 minutes." Can you believe that?
Where the fuck is Shogo? I'm gonna take his punk ass out all by myself!
Kazuo's still more mad about you killing Gionichi than burying his son alive.
Did you really lock that Shogo guy in a coffin full of nails and razor blades?
Fuck that Shogo bitch! He ain't never come to see us anyways.
Shogo was a bad guy, sure, but burying him alive, that's wrong.
Thank God you got rid of Kazuo. I heard he was trafficking sex slaves into the country.
The Ronin are only being allowed to exist until the General deems otherwise. So you brought down the Ronin. Big deal. When you getting revenge on Troy?
How long do you think you can keep screwing with the Ronin before they cut your hand off? You buried Shogo's ass alive? Whew, that's just cold. Yeah, you finished off the Ronin. But Ultor's been calling the shots the whole time. Way to teach those little Ronin bitches a lesson. Wish I could have helped with that.
Kazuo, huh? I ain't seen him since he left me to rot in prison camp 50 years ago.
Anybody who fucks over the Ronin is okay in my book.
Thank God you got rid of the pretty boy Shogo. Dude was a punk.
Ultor knows better than to fuck with us. Those little Ronin bitches are more their speed.
Thank goodness Shogo is dead. I hated his little yappy dog.
I heard you made short work of both of the Akujis.
Is it true what you did to Shogo? You think he's still alive? I can't believe you took down Shogo. That deserves respect.
Apuesto $100 que mates a Shogo. So don't fuck it up. Buried alive. That's some hardcore shit.
If you wanted Shogo buried alive, you should have come to me. I've had experience with that sort of thing.
You must be pretty badass if you knocked off a casino run by those Ronin guys. Shogo ain't never been to see one of my girls. I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
Where the hell did you learn to sword fight?
The story I heard said you took down 50 Ronin all by yourself.
You show up in a big rig and that Shogo girl will wet herself.
I'd say we should have blown up that fucking Ronin casino. That would have showed him not to fuck with us.
Shogo should have been honored. Only the purest of our coven are allowed to be buried alive.
I shudder thinking about Shogo. My biggest fear is getting buried alive.
I don't know who taught him how to do it, but Shogo knows how to dress.
I think you should leave Shogo alone. He tips really well.
Every time I see Shogo at the tanning salon, I always chicken out before I ask for his phone number.
Mr. Akuji flies through here all the time. I think he has a crush on me. You aren't one of those Ronin, are you? Those jerks are always so grabby.
Shogo spit in the face of everything I believe in. I'm glad he's gone.
Shogo's dead, Well, maybe now I can get an appointment with his hairdresser.
Fuck yeah! You showed that girl Shogo who was boss.
If I were you, I'd be going after those Ronin boys. I just don't like them. You know, my Wendell is buried in the same graveyard that Shogo is. I met Kazuo a long time ago, and he was just as mean then as he is now.
Only cowards kill by fire. The Ronin would never stoop to such a pathetic act.
Did Shogo cry when you buried him? Damn! You beat the shit out of Kazuo. Hardcore.
Pictures of Shogo buried alive would have sold for millions. What were you thinking?
Kazuo fucked me over in a deal once. You need any help with him, call me.
Is it just me? Or is that Shogo chick really cute?
I hear Shogo changed his name to Barry Delive.
Kazuo Akuji was a dangerous man. But less dangerous than you, apparently.
I hear you know how to handle yourself on a bike. Way to show them little Ronin pussies how to ride.
Fine job taking out them Ronin. We pirates have no love for sword-swinging martial arts types.
I'll tell you who there ain't enough of in here. Ronin. Go fuck those guys up.
I definitely joined the right gang. These Ronin girls are freaks in the sack. I hope Shogo doesn't trust Dane Vogel. The guy's a snake in a business suit. Man, Shogo is such a little punk. I bet I could run the Ronin better than him.
The Ronin have friends in high places. You pigs are gonna be sorry.